Well, we're certainly going to be tracking a lot of cold air across west central northwest Ohio. It's going to arrive tomorrow morning, and National Weather Service has already put out a cold weather advisory for all counties across west central and northwest Ohio. This goes from midday Monday through Tuesday morning, and the concern is for those bitterly cold wind chills as winds increase as well. Wind chills are actually going to decrease during the day on Monday to colder than -10 and possibly range between -10 and -20 degrees Monday afternoon, Monday evening, and even into Tuesday morning. So frostbite will be a concern, hypothermia as well. So limit your time outdoors, bring in those pets, and if you do need to go outside, wear multiple insulating warm layers. We'll talk about that in more detail, but first today, it was a cold one already. High temperatures struggled to rise today. We only hit 16 degrees for the high. Low this morning was right around 7 degrees above zero. So both of those readings were well below normal, but we're going to get even colder than that. No snowfall measured at the Allen County Airport yet, but that's changing very soon as the system moves in. Current temperatures now 16 in Lima, 15 in Elida, 18 in Middle Point, 17 in Waynesfield, 14 in Gomer, 15 in Columbus Grove, 16 in Findlay, 20 in Salina, 18 degrees in Paulding. Winds right now are quite light, just 3 miles per hour in Lima. The strongest is Salina at 10 miles per hour. So wind chills are not horrendously cold just yet. Feeling like 16 in Lima, 8 in Ottawa, 9 in Findlay, 6 in Salina. As we look at radar, we're starting to see some light snow increase, especially across the western counties from Paulding, Van Wert, Mercer County, but even some flakes starting to fly now in Lima, Allen County. We are tracking additional snow across northern Indiana. This is light, but it's a dry and fluffy snow that's going to move through, give us some light accumulations through the overnight hours. We'll talk about exact snowfall totals in just a moment, but this is associated with an Arctic cold front that's currently moving through the Great Lakes now, and behind that cold front is that very bitterly cold air that we've been tracking, and that's going to give our dangerous wind chills as we go through our Monday and Tuesday. So let's track this snow and cold out so we can see that it's doing a great job entering the western counties roughly about now or 8:30 or so, but widespread light snow is likely around 10 o'clock for nearly everyone, and this is when I anticipate the bulk of that sticking light snowfall to occur. Won't be much whatsoever. After 1 o'clock or so in the morning, we'll transition more towards those scattered snow showers and flurries, but watch what happens as we go Monday morning at 5:30. Notice temperatures are in the upper teens. They're going to crash through the day down well into the single digits by 12:30. Look at this, possibly in the middle single digits for actual air temperatures, and we're going to get even colder, likely dipping to near or perhaps slightly below zero Tuesday morning. And with that wind, there's going to be quite a bit of a bite. Now, snowfall for tonight, generally a coating to 1 inch. So definitely not a snowstorm by any means, but with every surface cold, can't rule out some slick spots. Also, since it's a dry, fluffy snow with those gusty winds, you might notice blowing and drifting snow. So please be careful if you're heading out late tonight to tomorrow morning. Winds are going to be gusty as well. Southwest 10 to 15 tonight, but look as we go into our Monday, this is going to be nasty. West wind of 20 to 25, gusting to 40 with that very cold air. It's not going to feel pleasant whatsoever, and it's still going to be rather gusty at times, even with a slight decrease Monday night to Tuesday morning. This is still more than enough wind to cause those wind chills to dive well below zero. And let's go ahead and track out those wind chills right now. So generally in the upper single digits to lower teens, but as we get first thing Monday morning, they'll be near or just slightly above zero. But with that colder air rushing in throughout the day, by the afternoon hours, wind chills well below -10, possibly as cold as 16 or 17 below zero during the afternoon. And that's going to continue Monday night into our Tuesday morning, given our concerns for frostbite and hypothermia. Might be a concern for 2-hour delays on Tuesday morning, so we'll have to keep an eye on that potential. So tracking things overnight tonight, best chance for that widespread light snow is generally now through about 1 o'clock in the morning. And again, temperatures right around 16 degrees. Any snow could stick despite just very minor amounts. After 1 o'clock, we'll transition more towards those isolated to scattered snow showers. Notice the winds will slightly increase as well. Now, as we track things out for your Monday more detail, high temperature about 15 degrees at 7 o'clock, but it's going to keep falling throughout the morning. So feeling like 0 at 7, but by 9 o'clock, 11 for the air temp, feeling like 8 below. By 11 o'clock, 9 for the air temp, feeling like 11 below 0. And as we go into the afternoon hours, it's going to keep getting worse. Winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour, 7 degrees by 1, 6 at 3, 4 at 5, and those wind chills are going to take a tumble towards 15 below or even colder as those winds are going to be cranking as well. Rest of the 7-day forecast dropping to right around 0 degrees as we go into our Tuesday morning. Maybe some areas below 0 for actual air temp. For Tuesday itself, mostly sunny skies despite the sunshine, very cold, high of 17. 11 Tuesday night, but we do expect those air temps to warm up through the night Tuesday night as southerly winds return. Now for Wednesday, that might be the warmest day of the week and really possibly for the next 2 weeks. Storm system moves through week 1, albeit, but a few snow showers possible, breezy, high of 36. After Wednesday, we're going back into the freezer and we're going to be staying there for a while. 22 on Thursday, partly cloudy, 9 Friday morning. Friday and Saturday are extremely uncertain. There's a storm system that may move close enough to give us chances for wintry precipitation, likely in the form of snow, but models are all over the place in terms of timing, track, strength of it. So only 20 to 30% chance is maintained for now. We'll keep monitoring that throughout the week and see if we need to update that. We'll likely do as more data comes in. But what I'm even more confident about is those bitterly cold temperatures, and we could possibly be setting the stage for an Arctic outbreak by next weekend. I might be too warm in those temperatures you see there. 4 degrees for Saturday morning, a high of 13. Already forecasting a low of -1 next Sunday morning, high temperature of 12. And with those winds continuing, it is extremely likely that wind chills will dive well below 0 by next weekend and possibly into the week of January 26th. So get ready to have those heaters cranking because we have a lot of winter on the way.